Oh, I will try to keep my appetite. Can't you hear them? You roll. Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you. The fire's getting stronger. You don't have a chance. Here comes the end. Oh, I will try to keep my appetite. Can't you hear them? You roll. Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you. The fire's getting stronger. You don't have a chance. Here comes the end. Oh, I will try to keep my appetite. Can't you hear them? You roll. Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you. The fire's getting stronger.
Tommy, you lurker.
Don't have a chance. Here comes the end. Oh, I will try to keep my appetite. Can't you hear them? You roll. Gonna make
Sorry,
you
I'm just getting
feel
set up.
good. Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you. The fire's getting stronger. You don't have a chance. Here comes the end. Oh, I will try to keep my appetite. Can't you hear them? You roll. Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you. The fire's getting stronger. You don't have a chance. Here comes the end. Oh, I will try to keep my appetite. Can't you hear them? You roll. Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you. The fire's getting stronger. You don't have a chance. Here comes the end. Oh, I will try to keep my appetite. Can't you hear them? You roll. Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you. The fire's getting stronger. You don't have a chance. Here comes the end. Oh, I will try to keep my appetite. Can't you hear them? You roll. Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you. The fire's getting stronger.
Just waiting for the game to
Don't have a chance. Here comes the
before I
end.
drop in and literally say hi while I'm waiting. If this music is too loud while I'm talking, let me know, please.
I will try to keep my
Basically,
appetite.
This is a new game for me to play, and you guys have never seen this other than on BlackfoxKitsune. To me, this is a new game. I got it recently because I was waiting for all the bugs to wear out.
Chance. Here comes the end.
Now I'm just waiting on the shaders to do what it needs to do, because it takes forever in a day.
Oh, I will try to keep my
Should have really started shade a bit a lot longer. Actually setting the system.
Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you. The fire stronger. You don't have a chance. Here comes the end. Oh, I will try to keep my appetite. Can't you hear that? Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you feel good.
So chatting. Hey, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it into chat, just chatting while I'm waiting on everything. Just chatting. There. Oh, I still have all that up. Sorry, guys. Yeah, no. Yeah. There it is. Hi. Yeah, if you're wondering. Right. I figured while I'm here and I'm waiting for this thing to do what it's got to do. It's just taking forever. Why does it, when I say it's going to take forever, that it finally finishes? I was going to show you something before we started. Okay, well, do it quickly. I did some of it. I think I showed on stream last week. But yeah, I'm going to do some more painting around the white. The white is going to be completely gone. It's going to go into a golden colour, like a rustic gold. There's nowhere in heck is it finished yet. My painting tragedy for Ghostbusters. I need smaller brushes. I will be looking at buying some more ones, but they're a pain to find around here. I might have to go Hobbycraft. And I'm not paying out buckets for a Citadel brush that doesn't really work. Right. Need to put my phone down. Need to leave it alone. Right. I'm going to switch over. Now, I do have the charity still up for Elm. I have got to sit and do the banners and everything for it. Yes, BlackFox, you can kick my ass later on. I just haven't had a chance to do it. Because either I've just decided, oh look, I'm going to fall asleep. If anyone out there wants to come join me and give input, I don't know if I've got my bot trick set up yet. Let's see if it's working. There you go. There should be a link on there to join us on chat. I'm currently sat in the stream chat, so if anyone would like to join me, let me know. I think that's BlackFox, because mine should have came up as well. Anyway, right. Today's game will literally be a portkey game. Now, if any of you don't know what that is, you'll find out. By the way, I'm using a controller because I've been told that it's better with a controller. I'll put it into default so it's done. By the way, I do have an Elite controller, so you all know. So literally, I have where is it? Other side. I have an Elite one, so you can see like a little spit. I often have them there to, if I get in the middle of combat or something, I can press the grenade button on that. Often or not, I end up clicking it by mistake and tricking grenades at people. But yeah, if there are any funny voices you want me to do, I will do. I am going into game now. I've seen. Oh, come on! There we go. Right, I did do a little short run in the afternoon. I will be creating a new character for this. Okay. Sorry, I saw shiny. I was like, hey. I don't know how, but right, my first one, I didn't get Gryffindor. Now that I've got in and done the game, I need to go change bits. Bear with people. Ah, no. Have I got that issue again? Bother. There. Sorry, to edit videos and that, I have to go in. Please give me a game. Anyone know the age rating for this? It won't let me put. There we go. You know what? I'm just going to copy and paste that just in case. I've been having issues lately, so if any of you are wondering, I'm having like minor issues where it will not let me do bits. I've already spoken to them about it. Sadly, it's not there. You guys have changed this all. Sorry, it's not Phasmophobia. Sorry. I need to take that tag off. There. That should fix some of it. I need one of these for Facebook. Black Fox, if you're watching this, I need to figure out how to set it up like you did with the remote, so it does it automatically to the Facebook side of it. Doesn't like doing it on my side. Oh heck. Bear with. I need to find that. I need to change my badge as well. Let me edit. There. If you're lurking, give us a shout out. Right. Oh, I haven't clicked on it. Gimme. There. Let's see if I can answer this correctly this time and get what I want. Yeah. 7th of September, blah, blah, yeah. Maybe I should read this out for you guys. We are pleased to inform you you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th-year student. Term begins the 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for reasonable restrictions of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside of school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Ezendorn Fig to help you hone your spellcastings before you are escorted from London to the castle for start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, M. Weasley, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Okay, so when does this take place then? Okay, so let's try and pick something. You know, you have to sort of get right. I'm just going to choose Mr. Curly and just change his hair. It would be nice if you could see what you're going to select beforehand. Especially, that is paler than pale. That was as pale as Black Fox's character the other day on Dogma. I don't know what the hair colour the hair do. Yeah, as most of you have probably seen, I've got shorter hair now. I don't like having long hair for very long, especially during summer, because I overheat. Oh, let's go with an outlandish colour here. We are not having pink! There. Heck no. And let's go for that skull. That looks nothing like me. It would be nice if there was another secondary slider. I look like an anime character.
It was wonderful.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
That was quite something.
That's very early.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Okay, because I have never played this properly. Like, literally, the only thing I did was do the character instead of, "Hey, Goldie, how's it going?" Just started playing Hogwarts. Doing all the setup stuff you need to do for it. Sorry I missed you the other day when you were playing Phasmophobia. Kind of got stuck in my car for a little while. Oh, then look at Ghost Watchers, it's quite fun.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Need to hang around a lot more.
George, glad my rather
Every now and again I do a spree where I buy people games.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
I know I've done. I've messed with the camera.
Into the castle? Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Just anyone tell me if there's issues. I've got a fan on behind me because for some reason in my area it spiked to 20 degrees today, and the fan is the only thing that's keeping this my little flat cool. Just so everyone knows, it's water.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your travelling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Oh, Goldie, if you want to come join, you're part of the Lonewolf Clan.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although
I'm sat in
I
the streaming
convinced
chat
my
one.
colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Just worked out what the ding was. Flipping Facebook.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do not know.
That's not one way to actually die.
Yeah! Yeah! Jump!
The key! Give me your hand! Accio!
He was nearly lunch meat.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd
I
like to look around a bit.
do not like how I'm
I
dressed.
would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
That's going to destroy as many pots as I can. Yep.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there.
Look up. Oh look, found a chest. Sorry. It's always good to go searching around. Just last time I played this, I got as far as the starting ceremony and just stopped just because I was getting used to it. I was playing on the easiest difficulty so I could get used to
We're close
the
now.
control
Just
system for
ahead.
it. Ah,
Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
death to all vases.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Everything here seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
And guess so, I do have the chat up this time so I can actually see. I just have to remember to look.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Is it me or does that look like Dumbledore a little bit? Just, he's currently missing a hand. worst enemy. I see a pot, it dies.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
He's a muggle compared to what I can see.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
We have a goblin that snores.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Wait a minute here. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Hmm? Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
You know, if ever they did I don't know if they've got one, but if they ever did one of these like this, I think I'd be scared.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
Okay.
You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank.
Dang.
Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
It's really funny that that guy leaves just after.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Oh, so in other words, he's basically Vault 1.
Here we are.
Must remember to look around.
When was
Before
the
I-
last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
No! I can see the box! I want the box!
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Give me the box, give me the box, give me the box, give me the box. Ah! I thought it was going to be something good, especially being down all the way down here.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
That's really suspicious.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Okay, that's a new one for me.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
This is going to be fun. So I almost died.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I
Revelio.
suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Revelio. I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
If you're all wondering what I'm trying to do, I'm looking for the chests.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Oops.
Lumos.
Dun dun dun! Who knew that was going to happen? Probably half the people who played this
Look
game.
out!
Protego.
I
Accio!
almost mixed up.
Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Expulso! Descendo! Levioso! Confringo! Expulso! Levioso! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Deposo! Protego! Descendo!
Lumos.
Deposo!
Lumos.
Stay close!
Revelio. Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Revelio. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio.
Just no, my luck, I get lost.
Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Lumos. Protego. Lumos. Protego. Lumos. Protego. Protego. Lumos.
I got a little bit
Revelio.
scared then.
Lumos. Revelio.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Okay. What am I thinking? Memory shot?
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
The ominous.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
Poor bugger.
I have no patience for traitors.
He was trying to do his
No.
job.
Where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
You messed up, buddy boy.
I know a way out. Professor!
Species. Good
Are
me.
you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Dun dun dun. Come on. Okay, that has to be partially in engine because each one of them bits was a bit off. Sorry, I've got indigestion from something. Give me a second. I need to check something. Just so you all know, I'm just checking to see whether or not I've back to channel. Okay. So I'm just checking my chat.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
Kind of.
I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. I need to
Let's.
know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Let's see if I can get. This is a running joke. Let's see if I can end up getting Slytherin again. I'm not going to be happy if I do.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Okay, let's see what this gives me this time.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Let's explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Okay, so no matter what you choose, you get Slytherin. Right.
Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
Yeah. Okay, so no matter what, you get Slytherin. Because last time I chose to be taught.
Gryffindor!
I chose to be taught last time, and I still got Slytherin. So it's the ambition side that does it all.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Oh, come on.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Don't they usually have a feast or something before they go into whatever?
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
So the Weasleys were a big name as well.
It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
Hey, Doms!
Enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you.
Okay, I'm just causing havoc.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts.
It's supposed to be a bit small. It's supposed to be that size. Don't worry. It's how I've got it set up. It's more so you can see the actual like content rather than seeing my fat head.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio.
Ooh. That's something new. Busy. Where do I go up or do I go down? Let's just go across. What on earth was that? Okay.
Revelio.
Usually tired, but yeah. Besides, Dom, you always talk to me on chat anyway. Did it come from this way? Yes, I did.
Now, which way?
By the way, Doms, is it showing up as proper? Because on my side, for restream, it's not showing it properly.
Revelio.
Twitch and YouTube. I was just wondering if it's actually saying the same. But if it's just saying the same stuff, because it should say random run with Kilo. Excuse me. That's actually a beautiful painting. But yeah, it should. On my side, it's saying Fright Nights.
Don't fall off this time, Nelly. The professor could arrive any moment. Everyone, let them through.
Revelio.
Oh, perhaps I should.
Okay. Yeah.
I hope a professor catches her this time.
Don't fall off this time, Nelly.
It sometimes has an issue.
You'll like it, trust me. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes.
Oh no, I can see it on YouTube.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Oh yeah, I have not said anything. Right, this thing, if I can find it, where's my settings? I am running at Ultra. I have ray tracing off because it does tweak a little bit. It's just its recommended settings. There is a for that one. Yeah, I saw. The printer side of it. Look for the universal print setup, and there's also one specifically for your printer as well.
Who does Nelly think she is, anyway?
I'd like to retire to Hogsmeade.
Still not working. Ugh.
See, I remember when when I had a Walkman, it was actually a Discman. Still have it somewhere, actually. It's only Discman.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Ah.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach nonverbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Wait. She launched the Yorkshire pudding into someone's face.
Well, good luck with it. It's nice to meet you, Cressida.
Enjoy your first day.
They're quite big as well, depending on which ones you do. They're at least as big as that box there, so it's going to be quite a big one. And I'm surprised it wasn't a group of them.
That girl thinks she can get away with anything.
She gets bolder every year.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe.
Yeah, I saw. Did you ever read what they for any of them?
Don't mind me.
Properly?
I find it helpful to change my
Because I saw them earlier and I wasn't
put
busy.
Things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower from the outside without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling. And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Okay, so they're just bringing it up to date. Oh, please don't tell me it's nothing about swearing in that.
I take it you're not afraid of
Had it.
heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Wait, I want to see something. Maybe there's certain things you can do to it.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
I'm not surprised it's valuable.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Sorry, I keep ready yawning.
This way.
Revelio.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it,
Revelio.
and we'll see what the guide says.
This portrait depicts a wizard, Buffio, famed for his brain elixir, and has as example of what happens when you This is not a game for me to read in. Incarnations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. A buffalo. Okay. Wrong button. Okay. She's already on her way.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Definitely not the boxer.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Oh, come on. Ooh. Okay, so that's how you gain access to abilities. I never saw them on BlackfoxKitsune. There's Revelio, there's that one. Okay.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Holy. Right. Case itself, man. I wanted to walk there.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost any...
Right, let me have a look. What did I get on my field guide? Okay. It has no magic. Oh, what's my quest? Just to welcome to Hogwarts. So this is all new to me, so you're actually getting to see stuff that I've never seen before. Can't believe I collected a picture of it, guys.
So quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well,
McDonald's.
I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself.
They're worth the
Might
money.
I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
I would, on
luck
that one,
today.
I would
And
suggest
remember
DJ
to
Tank, because
use
you're...
your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And
Yes.
invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come
Same.
find me in my classroom after you've attended both
My
classes
printer
today,
sits
and
under...
I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay, you go back to see her. I've got one, but it saves a heck of a lot, and it lasts forever.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now.
Cannons are
We
quite
don't know
good,
where
by the way.
this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Right. If you're going to look for a printer, look for the cheap Canon ones, and get yourself a set of extra ink. When you run out your ink that you're on, get a kit that you can refill with your own ink. And do it that way. But you have to do other bits, but yeah.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay.
Revelio.
Date 31st of December 1875. Author office. Subject Bogs and Burks. Bogs and Burks has increased amount of activity outside of the ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more auditors to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Please follow further instructions. Okay. I was just looking for chests, but that's all.
Revelio.
Hello. Too much hassle. They have to be serviced once every 6 months. Professor Sharp's Aura Badge. Aura Badge comprises of military law enforcement and protection of the wizarding world from all sorts of threats, particularly those possessed by the dark magic. This Aura Badge belongs to Professor Sharp. Oh.
Revelio.
Every 6 months, the laser printers require you to have servicing done on them, and you have to be qualified to do servicing.
So close to Hogsmeade. There's nothing like it in all of Britain, you know.
Revelio.
Okay, that is a bit worrying.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment.
No, you have to have the
Everyone
drums
thinks
clean
I'm
as well.
utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating the
Revelio.
mystery.
I'm now lost. Ooh, hello, box. box. Ah, I got myself locked in. Never mind. Except for eco ones, they can go up to 5 years without being done.
Making it all up, all of it nonsense.
Revelio.
Excuse me, woman.
Revelio.
Well, as you don't know what's in the printer to start with, so basically, if you don't know what the printer is, don't bother with it. If you know who's had it before you, and you know how much it's used, then you can do what you need to. Oh, come on, don't turn into a person. Okay, kitty cat.
Revelio.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Perhaps mind what you're doing there.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Revelio.
The statue was an integral grin deceptive of the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy. The wizard famous for inventing Gregory's What? An Uchus Ashes? A potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Right, okay.
Revelio.
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Okay, that's quite cool.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
I'm glad there's a Slytherin in charge of the school.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
They say that a lot of times, but they don't actually mean it. Right, no, I'm on the wrong thing. I need the map. Give me the map! Right, what's my gear? I just don't want. Okay, fedora. Yeah. Good condition doesn't matter. Flame. Get lost.
Revelio.
Where'd that thing go?
Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster. I think we should have a moon calf in charge.
This painting depicts a very young orphan wizard, Elias, who famously saved his village from an army of Dementors and the Dark Wizard Rexhanon by conjuring a mouse Patronus. Sorry, if I'm wrecking these names, I apologize.
Revelio.
A lot of boxes in there. Yeah, but for a decent one, they're like grand. Oh, begin quest. Come on, back to the game. You muggle.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
Yeah.
It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I find an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
I swear them things get harder when you do it, not from story now.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a opponent. As master. Good. Now, well done.
Beat the doll, beat the doll, beat the doll.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso should be easy. Levioso, good form.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This Protego complicates things.
Let's just say I'm a quick...
If only all of my students were this adept. I do enjoy a lively duel.
Not bad, beginner.
Never give up.
You give as good as you get.
A fedora looks just wrong.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
So this is a box around here somewhere? Up one floor. Okay. Oh, hello. Do, 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 do. This large dragon skeleton that hangs in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Helka after she single-handedly defeated one of the greatest poaching rings in East Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. Jeez. It's a big dragon. It's a big, big dragon. Right, let's have a look. Can I level stuff up? Oh. Okay, do I have abilities to put towards stuff? Yes, no. Alright, let's go to Charmed class. Okay.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh, cup of tea. That looks oddly suspicious.
Revelio.
Oh. I was right. Agalari skeleton. This skeleton is of an Irish phoenix or an intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain, and those mournful cry was once believed to foretell death.
Revelio.
Hello. Another butterfly.
Lumos.
Another butterfly. I have not seen that yet, so I don't know where it is. I'll do that one later.
Revelio.
Actually, maybe it's a date-to-date thing. Yeah. Okay, so there's a waterfall picture with a bit on the side. Is it here? No. Other way. If anyone has a clue where this is, it'd be helpful. Save me running around like a little wasp, whatever. Oh my luck, I'll probably have to get to it soon.
Revelio.
Everyone decides to message me. Oh, okay. So yeah, if any of you are watching or that, you go check out, and you were on for Black Fox's stream tomorrow for like painting and that. Please go check out her Twitter or X and go that way around it, because she's just posted something.
Revelio.
Okay. I got lost. I got lost again. Stairs around the corner. Wait, how am I supposed to get upstairs? Ah, Kit Kat. Did not see you there. Yes, kitty. Wait, could that be it? Could I be in the right place now? Let's have a look. That looks like it could be it.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Yay! Sorry, I ran into the thing.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. The summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I swear, this teacher wants to get us killed.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Oh, have I got to play with big
So
giant
why don't we have
balls?
our newest student start us off?
Oh, please don't. Please don't. Oh, heck.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and release. Very good. Don't lose your composure. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. That's it! Splendid! Stay focused. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Oh, heck.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this. Phew.
Accio. Happens to the best of us.
Here we go.
Come on!
That is how it's done.
I got a little
Not
bit too
be
much power in it.
discouraged. Watch this.
Really?
There we go.
I wonder if...
Accio.
Oh! Okay!
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. Phew. Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Oh, I was going to try and knock her off.
Don't lose your composure.
Here we go.
Actually, she knocked herself off.
Yes!
Accio.
No. Really?
Keep trying. Let us see this.
Twice I have not spawned. I have not won.
Not to worry.
It wouldn't let me let go, even though I let go of the actual thing.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Maybe I let go of the other button as well. But all I let go of was that one, so everyone sees.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu.
I'm going to be brilliant for combat, but
my
not for
mother received an offer
silly
to
stuff.
teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
That is a big place.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Then what do you use?
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
Right, okay.
Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Right. Okay.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Revelio.
That ding noise drives me up the wall because I know where it is. I just can't get to it.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't
Hello.
you?
You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Okay, so where am I going?
My older brother. And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves,
Revelio.
where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't
Okay,
flack.
so
But
12.
you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
I'm confused at this one. Okay, 5. This is 1.
Revelio.
Okay, I see. It's got to be that one. It's one of them.
Revelio.
Ah, nuts. Footsteps.
Did you get your bit of room from Pippin's, or did you pick it yourself? I spend the entire day in
Revelio.
Thank you, kid. Hey, Black Fox, if you're watching this, any chance of some assistance here? If you've done these puzzles, even a hint as to where to look.
I did 26 hours of homework last week.
Let me guess. Catching up on Mystery of Magic?
Four. That's 2, 5, 7. Son of a... I wonder the code through that.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Hello. That's straight into his room again. The heck am I supposed to... Oh.
Revelio.
What?
You'll make quite the portrait one day. I wouldn't want to be hung next to you.
Revelio.
I'm in the females. Sorry. Huh.
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Oh, so it locks up. Really?
Revelio. Protego.
Hey, can you jump over the side? I have to see if you can do this. Can you? Oh.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
I will say that the views out here are actually really good. You'd actually think you're in the Scottish Highlands.
Revelio.
Fair enough, am I going?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Only I can get lost. Still find my way back to a central reservation.
Children are as condescending and ill-tempered as he is.
Revelio.
I should like to retire to a small hamlet.
Plus that, plus one. So this might help me sort the other one. It's in the same order. Let's go with my assumptions for 7. Got some. Where's the other one?
I doubt there's ever been a headmaster as hated as Black.
Why would Black want to be headmaster of Hogwarts?
Plus that, plus that. So 10 plus 7. That doesn't make sense. I wonder if this is the clue. I've seen them every single point when there's been one of them. I don't know. Okay, yeah. I swear, if there's a thing for stroking every cat in the, I'm going to end up with it before too long.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
So I'm going to go cause heavy.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
3 broomsticks. Okay, now I'll speak to Professor Rowan. Wait, hang on, before I...
Revelio.
This partial transfigured teacup, likely a soon-to-be reversed error of a second year, serves as a cautionary tale for those students who do not take seriously the complex natures of and dangers of transfiguration. It's a rat cup. It is a rat cup.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Okay.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
I'll come back here.
Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
Got it.
Oh, okay.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Accio.
Brilliant.
Okay, so you have to.
Accio.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Okay, so there's a load of stairs.
Oh, I've been turned around on the grand staircase one too many times.
What on earth do gobstones look like?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that one. I'm trying to pull it towards me.
Levioso.
It doesn't work. I think it'd help him. It says there's one here.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
I like to keep a bit of what you
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
When you know what they are, it's easy to find them. That was very daunting then.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
This unusual style of armor was crafted for a troll that has survived at all. Is astonishing since trolls do not ordinarily wear armor and would understandably be prone to smashing it in confusion or anger. That is a big set of armor.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
Have the power to choose the other professors too. Then we could get rid of muggle borns like garlic.
Accio.
How much longer do you think Black will be?
Revelio.
I wonder if I can transfer to Ilvermorny and come back when he's gone.
That's right beside. Goblet of Fire casket. The Goblet of Fire rests within this ancient jewel-encrusted chest. The goblet has served as a means of selecting champions for the tribals in tournaments since the contest first established in the late 13th century. Jeez, that thing's big.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Oh, I see, it's a chest upstairs. Hogwarts Herbology. In recognition of exemplary skills in the field of herbology, Hogwarts bestows this special award upon the 7th year of a puff. Melabray Garrick, from the Drakewoods to Mistletoe and Bobble Tubes to Bouncing Bulbs. Her work with floral has exceeded her expectations.
Revelio.
So downstairs.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Probably that ding I've been hearing all this time. Nuts. Why pots? Am I going down or am I going? You know I'm going to sit there and work that out one day, and I'm just going to go, what the frick?
Levioso.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Where's the other one gone?
Accio.
Now I know how to get pages.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Up the stairs we go.
Revelio. Accio.
Revelio.
Under Professor Black's direction, it is my honor as Deputy Headmistress to offer you the position of Divination Professor at Hogwarts. What School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We are thrilled at this prospect of having you join our distinguished faculty. Please inform us of your intentions as soon as possible. Eagerly await your response. Warmest regards, Professor Matilda Weasley. She must be her mum.
Revelio.
That's interesting.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
That's crazy. Really?
Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
I was trying to see if I could roll and jump. You jump then roll to whatever. It's actually kind of funny.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over...
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gob.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
She's definitely paid. Okay, so where am I going? Now I'm lost. Right, now I'm looking for the... Let's try.
I trust the preliminary
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go
Reparo.
with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover.
Revelio.
There's certain things I need to do.
Lumos. Reparo. Accio.
Come back here, you son of a thing.
Hopeless in flight. You're not hopeless. I think so too. Especially if you're a really good flyer.
Thanks for that.
As a matter of fact, I think she quite likes me. And I'm even more horrible at flying than you.
Thanks for that. Hogsmeade is the only raw wizarding village I've ever heard of.
I don't mind her origin myself. I'll take an
I've never had difficulties with bouncing bulbs. Simple knockback keep on hands all you need.
Oh dear. I shall
Is
get...
everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Right. So.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Huh?
Let's just spin everything around. Hey Black Fox, if you're watching, do me a favour. Give me
What are you up to
inkling
now?
at what I'm supposed to do with the with them silly, like, whatever they are.
Accio.
Not the books. These things I can do on my own. But I can figure out how
This
to
must
shoot
be
them.
Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Today was a good day. At least it wasn't until Gareth splashed me whatever the ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. I had to empty the entire cauldron and start all over again. He's such a menace. He knows everything there is to know about potions, or he's disrupting Professor Snape's class with his experiments. utterly convinced that if he wasn't for Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. Aaron smokes again tonight for dinner. I'm becoming quite partial to them now, although I prefer meat pie.
Accio!
Ah, okay. That was supposed to be C. Haha, feel gate.
Lumos.
Okay, so that's on the other side. He's saying shush.
Accio! Revelio. Lumos.
Excuse me, random individual.
Revelio. Accio! That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Revelio.
One of the first librarians of Hogwarts is depicted here. Rumoured that he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students and is known for his liberal use of silencing charm at the slightest sneeze. Dang.
Revelio.
Do, do, do. Hello. Professor Black, I must suggest a ban on magic in the library. Someone has been sneaking into the restricted section, and Cassius Bloom seems to think the library is our own personal arena in which she practices her latest incarnations. It has been most disruptive. One might consider it the Peeves tame by comparisons to Akkus. Basically, you're trying to do the extra.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong, perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin.
Yes, you should.
Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary. Forgot to read the
Supposed to. Right, if Black Fox, if you are still watching, these are the doors I'm on about. Just a hint to what these are supposed, where I can look for these, what the numbers are supposed to mean. Because I know it's like 1, 2, whatever. What if I got it wrong? That's 0. Spider. Nine plus 5. It's 14. 3. So headed snake.
Transfiguration requires such precision.
Set the table and it hopped away.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that.
Are you kidding me? I have spent the last 20 minutes or so trying to work that out, only to realise that if I include 0 on that, I can do it straight away.
If anyone needs help with an essay or something.
Because it's 1 to 9.
I wrote 2 inches for bins yesterday while I was eating my lunch.
Oh, son of a gun. Right. I think I'm going to go do the ones that I've done before. Because one of them had some nice stuff in it.
Mayhap you scallywag.
Okay, I'm now lost.
Revelio.
Okay, to be fair, I have been up there before, so let's find the fast travel. Yes, there. Come. Tell you what, on that one, I'm going to actually leave it at that. And I'll go do all the extra like little quests and that, these little like rooms and everything that I need to do off stream. I shall be back tomorrow at some point. I will see what time or when. Actually, I might do it during the day when I'm back. I need to run out tomorrow to do a little bit of shopping, to grab some bits, and I'm back here again. How? How? Sorry.
Revelio.
That's a new place. Now I know the.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I know the hat. The thing. Hello.
Revelio.
There's actually a bird. Right, let's save it here. If I can figure out how to save. Okay, there's save. Never mind. Sorry, I was trying to save it, it wouldn't let me. See what I got as a thing. Okay. Okay, so I have quest items, but don't have quest items. What? Okay, what gear did I pick up? Okay. Just found something new. Right. Now that I've saved, should I've not saved. Now I've done second intro, so I'm just going to resave. Okay. Right. I shall see you all tomorrow. I will try and work my schedule out properly because I keep messing my schedule up. I will have a word with Black Fox in the morning. In the morning. It's a little too late now. As to see whether or not she wants me to do it while the daytime. I shall be doing all this. But hopefully tomorrow, in this next one, you'll be able to sit there and joining. If anyone wants to join me on chat tomorrow, they're welcome to. Just let me know. Where's my Discord? Have a good one. Hopefully, please do look out on my life. And there is a couple of others I need to sort out, the mind one, and a couple of others I will be going through, because a couple of them have actually helped me in past. Right, have a good one all.